Are you a fan of tactical RPGs? Do you have the Steam Deck yet? Or are you holding off buying it for a compelling reason to do so? In this video, I'm going to show you some of my findings and the reasons why I think you should pick up the Steam Deck today. In this video, I'm going to stick mainly to games that you can get from the Steam library, although there's many other ways of importing games into the system. The game I'm showing here is Tactics Ogre, a game that has been updated lovingly to modern standards and really gets to the point of scratching the itch that Final Fantasy Tactics left behind. I know that that statement is really out of order from the time the games came out, but for me, Final Fantasy Tactics was my first entry into the genre. My hope for Final Fantasy Tactics, now we're on this topic, is that it at least gets a redo to the level that Tactics Ogre did. I think it was lovingly restored. I played the original. I think this one is a better version of it. However, there are ways that you could even go beyond it. The example of that would be Final Fantasy VII and a lot of the work that was done there. Completely different game. Maybe a modern take on it would be good, but I would almost like to see the regular version done, and then perhaps after that, they can take it wherever it needs to go. So to wrap this up, on Tactics Ogre, I'm 72 hours in, and it runs fantastic. Speaking of modern takes on games, Triangle Strategy is a game that takes a lot of the older elements from the genre and actually improves them. That comes at the risk of a couple of things. One, the game feels a little thin. It's not expansive enough for me. I do like the characters. I do like the way it plays, but the price point is a little off-putting. However, with all that said, I still recommend it. In this game, we see Valkyria Chronicles. This is a game I've played on and off since, I think, the PlayStation 3, and I wasn't expecting this to work on the Steam Deck. So I downloaded it and started playing it and found out that it really ran smooth. And then, of course, I realized that there was more versions of this game. There was a second, third, and I believe the fourth. And it really made me excited that all of them seem to have that green check mark. And the story is just one that I'm a big fan of, going back to also include some Sega characters from Skies of Arcadia and other ones like that. So if you're looking at kind of a backwards compatibility to your Steam Deck library, I've got a positive and I've got a negative for you here. One, the positive is you can play a lot of the games from this genre, a lot of the RPGs that you know and love. But if you're thinking you're going to work down your backlog, the bad news is you're probably going to increase your backlog by finding games that you want to play on it. So pro and negative, but this ran super smooth from a game standpoint, and it's such a classic. One thing I noticed was I did enjoy playing it on the handheld, but the screen, although big, is still kind of small. Maybe it's my age, maybe it's my eyes, I don't know. You can hook it to your TV or monitor directly, but that really doesn't leave you a lot of options. So what I recommend is you actually get one of the Steam docks or the aftermarket ones you can see here. One of them for Steam is $89, and that's the Valve official one. And if you look at the JSAUX, the price points are radically different because it's about half the price. But I'm actually using that one. I've had a lot of success. I've also read a lot of people using the official Valve one with great success too. So pick either one. Does anyone else have a similar experience as I did? Pop in the comments. Love to hear from other people. Or if you have any other questions, happy to answer them too. Thanks for everyone watching so far. And if you enjoyed this, please give it a like, maybe sub. I'm actually back. I think I'm going to do more of these videos. Thanks to Drinking Games with Josh for giving me that final poke. Generation Pixel's done it in the past as well, so not leaving him out. And the rest of the community. So, hey everyone, I'm back. Talk soon.